Hey everyone, it's Mary Ann from the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees. I wanted to do a shout out to our retirees to show others exactly who we are and how we're funded, because so many of the unions have spread such horrible lies. So what they're saying is that our organization is funded by anti-union Janus people or the Koch brothers, and they keep saying this over and over and over again, that they're a well-funded oiled machine, that this is why they're so successful. No, the reason why we're so successful is because retirees, retired labor, we want to make sure that they know who we are. We are labor. We are UFT, we are sanitation, we are NYPD, we are DC 37, we are UFA, UFOA, DOT, MTA, we are everybody. And I'm going to prove that. So we had a few changes that we'll be announcing tonight. One of our treasurer, Madeline, she stepped down and retired, and our other treasurer, he was ill and he stepped down as well. So we ended up hiring a accountant to help us, because the volume really of what we have grown to, since we're over 35,000 people, it's got to be a lot. It really is. This is a lot of work for even a team of people. So I want to show you what a mail day looks like. Okay, so this is mail. Okay, this is what we get in our PO box, and this is a lot. And I want to read you some of the letters, because going through this, and Madeline could tell you, and you've seen some of the calls with Madeline, Michelle, and I, where we've gone through some of these letters to share with you. So I want to do a few of these and show you exactly what people say to us. So this is a simple letter. It says, "Hi, thanks for all you do. We love what you have done, and we love what you continue to do. Thank you for protecting us. Judy." Here's another one. This is from Michael. Michael lives in Manhattan. He is retired from Ladder Company 43. To whom it may concern, enclosed is my contribution towards our legal fees for the Medicare Advantage fight for retirees. Thank you for protecting us. Michael, you're welcome. Here's a card. What a turnout at City Council. I wish you had been there. This was to Madeline. On January 9th. I wish you could have been there with us, but I know you were there in spirit. Thank you so very much, Pat. Another one came with a sticker, a post-it, and it said, "Thank you for all you do." Here's another letter. "Dear Mary Ann, keep up the good work. Here's a small donation to keep fighting for me. Tim." Love you, Tim. Any day, brother. Here's another letter. This one is from Marilyn. UFT retiree. "Thank you so much for your hard work. Enclosed is my check as a contribution for you to continue supporting all of us." In script. Card. "Enclosed is my check to assist the challenge to our health benefits retiree plan. Thank you so much for all you are doing. You are really doing a wonderful job. I am a retired New York City teacher. Sincerely, Barbara." You're welcome, Barbara. This little post-it came with a check. "Keep up the good work, and please send me an email for a receipt." We appreciate you. Thanks. Love that. You are welcome. Here's another one. "We took the short end in the contracts to get the benefits we have today that they promised us. We did our work, we paid our dues, and we kept our promises. Make them keep theirs." Stephen. Stephen, you can bet your bottom dollar and your short end contract that we are trying. Another letter. This one's from Susan. "Thank you for protecting and fighting for the rights of New York City retirees." You're welcome, Susan. Thank you all. Roz, you're welcome, Roz. Here's another card, a little note. Thank you for what you have done so far. We will have a real fight ahead of us if the mayor implements the Medicare Advantage plan for all retirees. I hope we can find a way to defeat them in court. John, CSA retiree. John, we intend to fight. Don't worry. We're trying. Another card. Oh, butterfly. Thank you for all the legal work you've been doing. Thank you for assisting New York City retirees fight to keep their current health care and not get pushed into the dreaded Medicare Advantage Plus plan bait and switch. Barbara. You're welcome, Barbara. We are trying. Here's another one from the Hoffmans. This says, thank you for all you do for us. You're welcome. This one is very sweet. This is a retired police officer who gave us a check. Who gave us a check and wanted it credited into the names of several other people. New York City Police Department. Enclosed, please find a check. Please credit each to James McKenna and Daniel McKenna, both retired New York City Police Department. Love that. So very sweet that they would do that. Dog is snoring. Elaine, I'm enclosing my donation to the fight. Thank you so much for all you are doing for all of us. You're welcome, Elaine. Just a note. Thanks for your help in advocating for us. Retired FDNY, ladder 43. James. Love the card, James, and you're welcome. Here's another letter from Deborah. Thank you for all you're doing to assure us retirees, to assist us retirees. Your efforts are certainly most appreciated. You're welcome, Deborah. Another card. Thank you for fighting the good fight. New York City Department of Transportation, retired 2016. You're welcome, Jean. Another card. Fantastic job. It meant more than you know. Paul. You're welcome, Paul. But you know what this says for you unions if you're watching? For every single one of you unions, this is how we're funded. Envelope by envelope by envelope by envelope. Every single one of these people are thankful. Do you get that? Do your members thank you? Because we used to be those people. We used to be your members. Teresa, thank you for all of your hard work and persistence. May God bless you all. And may God bless you too, Teresa. And thank you for being along on this crazy ride with us. Because never in my life would I ever have thought that I would have had to fight my own district council for stealing my healthcare benefits. Another little card. Many thanks for all of your work. Sincerely, Conchetta. You're welcome, Conchetta. Douglaston, New York. From Gloria and Robert. Enclosed is our check to be applied towards the legal fight to retain our original Medicare benefits for New York City retirees. Both my husband and I are New York City retirees. Thank you for all of your efforts, and you're welcome. Fight's not over. Thank you. We appreciate everything you do, and we appreciate you too, Barbara, and thank you. Thank you for looking after us. You're welcome, Ned. Good morning. I am a New York City Department of Education teacher. Enclosed is a small thank you for all you've done to protect our health insurance coverage. Thank you so much. Tony. You're welcome, Tony. Not one of these says Koch brothers, by the way. Thanks again for all of your hard work. It is truly appreciated. UFT 2013. Anita. Hey, Mr. Mulgrew, do you get thank you notes? Do people appreciate what you do? Because if you were doing your job, we wouldn't need to exist. You're welcome, Raul. Thank you, Beth, retired New York City Department of Education, retired 2010. And you are welcome. Thank you for fighting what is right. And this is from the New York City Firewriters with a very nice donation. Thank you very much. You see that? Thank you for fighting for what is right. I love you guys. Thank you for all you do. Wilma, NYPD, 1968 to 1988. You are welcome. Enclosed, please find our check to the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees. I am a DC 37 retiree. I retired in 2009 from the New York City Department of Information and Technology. I am not on Facebook, but I've watched many of your YouTube videos, and this morning I completed your website form to subscribe to your newsletter. I also watched the very impressive testimony of Marianne and Michelle and their panel at the recent New York City Council hearing. As countless others have stated, you are an amazing group of people, and I am most grateful for your efforts on my behalf and all of those of New York City retirees. You are absolutely welcome. Another letter. To whom it may concern, enclosed is a small contribution to help you continue with your unrelenting labor on our behalf. I know this money is going towards our legal expenses and that you are totally voluntary. Thank you very much. Your work is greatly appreciated. Francesco. You're welcome, Francesco. And yes, we are all volunteers. Thank you for all you are doing. You are welcome. Thank you. Elizabeth, you're welcome. Thank you for all your work for the benefit of those thousands of retirees. William and Suzanne, you are welcome. To whom it may concern, enclosed is my check to help our continuing fight to save our healthcare. I'm well aware of the need to fight against the changes proposed, as I had a stroke in January of 2022 and had an ischemic event in November of 2022. Needless to say, I've had extensive medical needs. My copays to date for 2022 are approximately $990. Thank you for all of you folks for what you are doing. And that is why we do what we do. You're welcome, Pamela. That's gonna make me cry. Because if the MLC actually saw what they're doing to people and how little that their pensions are, and that at their stage of of their lives, that they can't afford to pay up, like all of you think is so easy, to put them through this, you have no conscience. And you should turn in your labor cards because you're not labor. You're selling off these retirees for the gain sharing, profit sharing margins in those Medicare Advantage plans. You sold off your own people for money. That's not labor. Y'all lost your way. Dear New York City retirees, I am enclosing money for our defense legal fund and fight for our rights to maintain our health insurance without extra penalty costs. Thank you for all of your work, Linda and Sam. You're welcome, Linda and Sam. Please accept this check in support of the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees. Retired New York City Sanitation Check. Thank you for the fight against Medicare Advantage. You're welcome, Marianne. Yeah, the same name as me. Thanks for the great work on behalf of all New York City retirees. Retired ACS 2013. You are welcome, Dan. Good day. Please accept this donation towards the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees legal action to preserve our health care. Retired July 2022, Angela, and you are welcome, Angela. Thank you again, Marianne and Paul. You're welcome, Marianne and Paul. And thanks for the cue call. It says the older you get, the better you get, unless you're a banana. Thanks again for everything. We are very grateful to all the hard work and time put in on our behalf, Janet and Kevin. And you're welcome, Janet and Kevin. And there's a lot of old bananas that we're having to deal with. Well, January is turning out to be an exciting month for this organization. Our homework and all of our organization's leaders' hard work have paid off big time for us so far. Keep up everything you're doing and more. We don't have to wait until Valentine's Day to send our love your way. Enclosed is our monthly check. You are all beyond appreciated. Rana and Dan. You are welcome, Rona and Dan. And thank you very much for your support. You are appreciated.
From a grateful New York City retired teacher. You are welcome. It's unfortunate that your own union caused this because he thought it would be okay to sell you off. But we know better. And the rest of these are more envelopes. And this is what we do every single week. That's how we're funded, by people who have put their faith and trust in us because we're transparent and we work with them. We tell them what we're doing. We tell them how we're doing it. We don't keep secrets from them. We bring them in. We talk to them every week, and we'll be getting on a phone call in about 10 minutes. You know why? Because it's the right thing to do. We talk about what we're supposed to do and how to help them. Unlike the way today's MLC keeps things in secret and keeps things from their members. Your membership is diving, and there's a reason why. It's because your members lost faith in you, which is why you all turn to Medicare Advantage around the country to fund yourselves with Medicare Advantage gain sharing subsidies. We choose to be old school. People support us the way union members used to support unions. And we don't sell off our people. So the next time you want to blame or accuse us of being funded by the Koch brothers, by the way, there's only one, the other's dead, and anti-union Janus people, remember something. Again, we are union, we are labor, and we are retired labor, union labor. Don't ever accuse us of being anti-union. We are anti-corruption. We are anti-being sold off for something that we earned and paid for. And we will call you out on your lies every single time. You see these guys behind me? Victor, Jerry, Barry, Al, those were union leaders. Those were union labor leaders. Those were labor. All of you should turn in your card because they would never have done this to us. Take a memo because this is how it was started. We'll show you how to do it and come back full circle. Unions. We need good labor unions. This isn't the way, guys. Have a good night.